As the storm approaches. Ellen White, from the book The Great Controversy, pages 608 and 609. As the storm approaches, a large class who, 1. Have professed faith in the third angel's message, but 2. Have not been sanctified through obedience to the truth, abandon their position and join the ranks of the opposition. By 1. Uniting with the world, and 2. Partaking of its spirit, they have come to view matters in nearly the same light, and when the test is brought, they are prepared to choose the easy, popular side. 1. Men of talent and pleasing address. 2. Who once rejoiced in the truth, employ their powers to deceive and mislead souls. They become the most bitter enemies of their former brethren. When Sabbath keepers are brought before the courts to answer for their faith, these apostates are the most efficient agents of Satan to misrepresent and accuse them, and by false reports and insinuations to stir up the rulers against them. In this time of persecution, the faith of the Lord's servants will be tried. They have faithfully given the warning, looking to God and to His word alone. God's Spirit, moving upon their hearts, has constrained them to speak. Stimulated with holy zeal and with the divine impulse strong upon them, 1. They entered upon the performance of their duties without coldly calculating the consequences of speaking to the people the word which the Lord had given them. 2. They have not consulted their temporal interests, nor sought to preserve their reputation or their lives. Yet when the storm of opposition and reproach burst upon them, some, 1. Overwhelmed with consternation, will be ready to exclaim, "Had we foreseen the consequences of our words, we would have held our peace." 2. They are hedged in with difficulties. 3. Satan assails them with fierce temptations. 4. The work which they have undertaken seems far beyond their ability to accomplish. 5. They are threatened with destruction. 6. The enthusiasm which animated them is gone, yet they cannot turn back. Then, feeling their utter helplessness, they flee to the Mighty One for strength. They remember that the words which they have spoken were not theirs, but His who bade them give the warning. God put the truth into their hearts, and they could not forbear to proclaim it. Different periods in the history of the Church have each been marked by the development of some special truth adapted to the necessities of God's people at that time. Every new truth has made its way against hatred and opposition. Those who were blessed with its light were tempted and tried. The Lord gives a special truth for the people in an emergency. As the storm approaches, the Lord gives a special truth for the people in an emergency.